All right, before we get to the practicing portion, let me go back really quick. An important note, guys, analogies can be written in reverse order. That means that it doesn't have to necessarily be part to whole. It can be reversed, whole to part. For example, we had nose to face because the nose was a part of the face, but you can also put it backwards. A face is a whole to a part, which is a nose. A hand is the whole, and the finger is the part, okay? For almost all of them, you can also reverse your synonyms, your antonyms. It doesn't matter what order they go in. In description, you can also do it backwards. The rough is the sandpaper. Wet is the ocean. Your category to item, your effect to cause, and your function to object. It doesn't matter in what order you put them because it's describing the same relationship. Okay, so that's an important note. So now we're going to go ahead and practice. So I'm going to give you the analogy, and they're pretty simple. It's just to kind of get you to start thinking about it. In this case, I'm already giving you the type, but later on I'm going to be quizzing you without giving you the type of analogy, and you're going to have to fill it in and tell me the type. So it's important that we study our notes. So I'm going to give you the example, and then I want you to pause the video because I know I go too quick. So pause the video and try to figure it out on your own. So I'm going to give you the answer, but I want you to go ahead and think about it and test yourself before you view the answer. So make sure you pause the video so that you can have a couple of minutes to think, okay? So part 2, whole. A knob is to door as a blank is to pie. So a knob is a part of a whole, which is your door. What is a part of a pie? Go ahead and pause the video and take a couple seconds to think. Our answer is slice. So a knob is to door as a slice is to pie. And that should be part 2 whole. I'm sorry. I know it says synonyms. I messed up. So your answer should be slice. A slice is the part to the pie. Alrighty. Our next one, synonyms. Angry is to mad as blank is too small. So we know that angry and mad mean the same thing. What is another word for small? And there can be many synonyms, okay? So as long as you get something that's similar to small. So go ahead and pause the video, think about it, write it in your paper. Synonyms, your answer is tiny, little, miniature, anything that is similar to small. Angry and mad are synonyms. Tiny, little, miniature are the same as small, okay? And you notice that there's no relationship between angry and small. So as long as these two are synonyms and these two. The next one is antonym, opposites. Tall is to short as blank is to student. So we know tall and short are opposites. What is the opposite of a student? What do you guys think? Go ahead and pause, write down your answer. Teacher, if you got teacher, you are correct. Your opposite of a student is a teacher. The next one is description. Stop sign is to red. We know that the color of a stop sign is red. And grass is to what? Pretty easy, right? What can we use to describe grass? Stop sign is to red and grass is to what? Pause and write. Red, you guessed correctly, or not guessed, but you figured it out. So stop sign is to red as, wait, that was wrong. Grass is to green. My bad. That should be green right there, guys. I don't want to start my video over, so fix that. That's going to show me if you were paying attention. Item 2 category. So this is an item and its category. Broccoli is a type of vegetable. Noodle is a type of what? Where does the noodle fall into what category? So this one, I'm going to kind of give you a little bit of leeway, this one's a little more confusing. So you can put either or, okay? So pasta or soup. Broccoli is a vegetable. A noodle is either a pasta or it's a soup, okay? That's the category that it would land under. The next one is cause and effect. And we have wind is to blank as cut is to bleeding. So if there's wind, what can be a possible effect? If we cut ourselves, our effect is going to be that we're going to bleed. So for wind, I will take tornado or hurricane, right? A wind is going to cause a tornado or hurricane, and a cut is going to cause bleeding. And usually for analogies, you'll have a multiple choice or you'll have a fill in the blank. So you'll have something to look at and not just have to guess at the top of your head. Object to function. So a book is your object. What is the function of the book? What do we use the book for? We use the book to read. So book is to read, as pencil is to, what do we use a pencil for? You guys know this. Pause and write your answer. To write. You're correct. Book is to read, as pencil is to write. Easy peasy. And I hope you're saying lemon squeezy in your head right now. Alrighty, so that is pretty much it for our analogies. I know that it was a lot, and I know we still might be a little confused. It's going to take some practice, but we're going to be setting our notes, and we're going to be doing a lot of examples for bell ringers, handouts, so that you can learn the 7 types, okay? So for your summary and your Cornell notes, I want you to go ahead and summarize what you learned on analogies. What are the 7 types? How do you identify them? Give me some examples. There's some space there for you to write a quick paragraph. I don't want just one sentence saying, I learned what analogies are. Okay, give me some more description. After you have finished your summary, your ticket out the door for today is your part to whole analogy handout. So I think this is one of the easiest ones to complete, part to whole analogies. So I want to go ahead and start off with practicing part to whole. Okay, so there's a little handout in the basket, or if I have already passed it out, you already have it. So go ahead and get started on your handout. This will be your ticket out the door. And there's a nice little word bank for you to help you fill out those analogies. I hope that everybody liked the lesson. Analogies are pretty fun, and we could try to get some activities in for the week and next week. All right, get started.